Up. Get excited. All right, we in here. Hold up. Whoa. All right, bet. How to get your book in stores. What up? What up? How you feel? It's Merch Life J. Motivational, inspirational speaker for parentpreneurs and everyone. Hold up. How to get you? All right, bet. So I got it up there now. Bet. For everybody watching, across the globe. For everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube, it's up there. You see it. How to get your book in stores. What up, Instagram? I'm gonna focus on Instagram a little bit too, since you're here, you know. But how to get your book in stores, man. The first way to get your book sold, right? We all know you can sell it on the internet. We all know that, we all know that you can put your book on Amazon. What up, Khadija? How you feel? We all know that you can put your book on Amazon. You can make a free account on barnesandnoble.com. We all know that you can put your literature on all the platforms that are digital that will sell your book with, a little piece of commission and whatnot. We all know about those, right? But have we thought about the local bookstore? Have we thought about the local Black-owned bookstore? Have we thought about all the stores that are in the city that we live in? All the stores that are where we're from, right? So when you go to these stores with your book, with a copy of your book, you just simply ask them, hey, I'm trying to, put my book in here so that other people can see it. What up, Rated Great? Oh, it's lit in here now. Get excited. Yeah, we lit. You already know. So you bring the book. Like I said before, we all know about the internet. We all know about putting our book on Amazon and Barnes and Noble and places like that. But do we know about the local bookstores? What about the stores that are in the cities that we're from? What about those stores that have been there for 50 years and almost closed this many times? They all have a story, and they all have a story that you can relate to. They might even have a story you can write. Get excited about that. But when you bring the book to the store, the first thing they're going to say is, after you ask them politely, like, I want to sell my book in here, the first thing they're going to say is, all right, leave us a copy so that we can review it. They're going to say, let us hold one so that we can review it. They want to make sure it's, it's up to par to be in their store. They want to read it first. They want to, what up? How you feel? Different results. Everything is good. You already know. What is that? What is this animal here? What is that? But anyway, they want to know that, they want to know that the book is legitimate enough to be sold in their establishment. So then they take the book for about a week or however long. You get approved. Now the book is in that store, right? All right, the book is in that store. So you got it in one store. So now the next store you take it to, when you take it to the city library and you fill out that little form on the city website, the same place you go to find out what day the trash. Huh? Oh, this right here. Oh, Tigger. Oh, I see. All right, appreciate it. The same website that you go to find out what day the trash goes out when you move to a new neighborhood, that website. Go on there, put your book, register your book for the public library system. Now your book is in the library. So now you got it in one store and you got it at the library in the city that you're from as the author. Next time you go to the next store, or you go to another store, or you go to wherever you go, not only can you say, yes, I'm the author, but you can also say, my book is in such and such store. My book is in so-and-so's library. You feel me? It builds your resume as you go. So the hardest part is the first store, right? And then the third thing you want to do, as an entrepreneur, I don't know who invented this, but I know that I thought of it on my own without asking nobody, right? But I also know I'm not the first person to do it either. So this is what you do, right? Doctor's offices, dentist offices, chiropractor places, anywhere that has a waiting room, right? Anywhere that has a waiting room. You say, will I post this? Yeah, I'm gonna post this. Get excited and go subscribe to Merch Life Network on YouTube as well. And just click the link in my bio. You'll see everything. There's a free It's not free, but there is a self-publishing masterclass on January the 11th that I'm teaching on Facebook. But anyway, I'm going to post this though. I'm going to post this. Any doctor's office or any place that has a waiting room, right? Go there. Go there. You don't even have to be a patient or whatever the case may be. Bring about 2 to 4 copies of your book, right? Bring them to this place. Make sure that on the inside cover, somewhere that's simple, maybe even on the back, I don't know what type of book you've written or how it's set up, but make sure that there is somewhere that they can streamline to the web page to purchase your book, right? Inside of the book, right? Self-publishing masterclass. Appreciate that. Yeah, you know. So make sure that in the book or on the book somewhere they have a way to either contact you or a way to purchase the book. Not even contact you, a way to purchase the book. Make sure there's a way to purchase the book on the book so that they know how they can buy it, right? Next thing you do is you get permission to leave books in the waiting room. You leave 2 to 4 copies of your book in the waiting room, and then you wait. And you put your feet like you can't see my feet, but the way my feet are right now, you put them like that. You understand me? Appreciate it, Khadija. Yeah, you know. And oh, you need a website? All right. Listen. We'll talk when I hit you up though. We'll talk. But listen, man. So the power of leaving your books in a place like that, especially if you've already sold one to whoever is like supervising or working in that room, it's two ways it could play out, right? Say the person behind the counter, like the nurse that does the check-ins for the dentist office or whoever the person is behind the counter, right? Say they have already purchased a book. Now, when people are in there reading the book and they might say something to each other, amongst each other, that person that purchased from you is going to say like, yeah, what up, Jesus? How you feel? They're going to say, oh yeah, that book is nice because oh yeah, I bought my son one of those because he's a nice author. And they're going to say whatever happened between you and them for them to let you leave your book there, right? Now you got the other way. The other way around is the person that works there never bought your book. Now they never bought your book. They just say, yeah, it's cool. You could leave it here. You could do that, right? You leave your book there. Somebody's reading it. They're like, oh, I want to purchase this. They looking in there. They about to buy that joint. They might say something to the person that works there, or they might say something to someone that's there with them, right? Now you have a review. Now you have a representative as a customer that comes to that establishment is now your sales representative for your piece of literature, because now they're telling the person that works there, yeah, I'm about to buy this. This book is nice. Everyone that they talk to prior to going to the doctor's office that day, they're going to tell about your book. So now you got your book on the internet, on Amazon, on your website, on other people's website with the same niche, on Barnes and Noble for free, wherever you have the book at on the internet. It's digital. You also have it in the local bookstores, wham, in the local bookstores and in the city that you're in. And if you like me and you be in a couple cities, you got it in a couple cities. Yeah, I know. Get excited. Get excited. You already know. Then you got it in the made up stores. You got it in all the doctor's offices and all the dentist offices and everywhere else across the city that happens to have a waiting room. What up, Hustle? How you feel? Get excited about that. So now you've got the book in 3 different types of locations, which I don't know if you know. The law of averages states that the more seeds you plant, the more food you can actually eat. So the more places you have your book at, the more places it can possibly be purchased from. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Get excited about that. Subscribe to Merch Life Network on YouTube. You already know. That is how you get your book in stores. Ooh, that shit was dope. That was dope. You already know.